Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the city of North Dashur. Let's see. Last episode, I think the main things that happened were we got started on the temple complex and district area over here. The pyramid is getting to the point where they are now draining the water. And we have run into employment issues. Specifically, this area here had a mass exodus of people because the bazaar, which was down here, stopped picking up food for some reason. So we've kind of rearranged things. Put a granary up here, which it doesn't have any food in it. We're getting close to the harvest though.
These baskets are too heavy for a little kid like me.
Turning to granary from granary. That's... Is this set to get? Yes, it is. Well... hopefully that'll help things. I don't really know, though. I think that basically we got all of this set up at the very end of last episode, and at this point we're just waiting to see if this solves the issue. Certainly, if these houses are all at the modest apartment level, then we shouldn't have any employment issues. But if they keep running out of food, then... There's also this area down here that we can upgrade. But I also am hesitant because it is also running into food issues. Could get a bazaar, granary down here as well, but that's like... You know, actually that's probably a good idea because we have the farms here, don't we? How far along can we put it? Nope, go the other way. Come on. That's not ideal. Grand Festival. Cool. Who was that for, and do we hold another one immediately? Yes, we should hold another one. That was for Raw. Cyrus is next. Oh, we don't have enough beer. Really? Barley just harvested a bunch. How much beer do we have currently? Oh, did we recently have a mission to send beer elsewhere? We might have. Let's hold off and see if we can get enough beer for a grand festival. Though it does look like we might be starting to... Oh, that granary is enough to bump that down. I'm gonna just do this for now. It's whatever. It's just temporary. We should, make this area nicer. We could actually swap these around. Come to think of it. Well, it should be fine for the moment, at least. I don't even know if we're gonna need this space for anything anyway, so that statue might be able to just stay there. Beer. Are we running into... Yeah, we are. Really? Well, that's part of the issue. These are not running. Why? That's gonna be helpful. What? By who? You serious? Really? This house I can see, but this area up here? That's annoying. These are gonna have to move at some point anyway. These three are going to move at some point, but for the moment, let's just do that so that that doesn't happen again. How much did we lose? 400. Holy cow.
I have to go clear across the city with these goods.
Except you
It'll take all
don't.
day.
Why do you think you need to? What? And nobody has gotten up to here to this one either. Do we need to increase beer production? We're running into the issue of not getting enough clay again. That's... Yeah, that's not really something we can easily do something about, because it's just Maydum. And if they're not wanting to sell...
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to try. I love the art of the deal. I can't wait
They're not willing to sell more. At the same time, it's October, and we seem to have only bought 400 total. Which is frustrating. Why would that be the case? Again, there's something with the dock system that I'm just not understanding.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies. What a bountiful journey.
I'm tempted to actually get rid of 2 of these docks and just see if that does anything beneficial. Why do you still not have any food? There's a heap of food right there. Some people have gotten some food. Some people are still really low.
one can
The bazaar needs some items, and I'm going to get them.
Nobody can accept papyrus. That shouldn't be a problem. We should be selling it.
What a bountiful journey. I love the art of the deal. I can't wait. I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
Miko, stop it! I'm gonna change that back to that so they don't keep trying to move the stuff. Shouldn't be any need to do that as long as this bazaar is the only one getting grain from here, and this bazaar is getting grain from here,
There are so many places in
These baskets are too heavy
which
for
they're
a little
not
kid like me.
currently, but well, I mean, things down here seem to be going quite alright. Things up here are not going quite as well. We're again using too much beer, and these are... I don't understand poor access to workers. There should be none of that, because they can only go this way. Unless, did I not put a roadblock there? Whoops. Hold on a second. Just anything. Oh, I did not put a roadblock there. Okay. That needs to happen. Get out of the way. Yeah, that needs to happen so that there's not an intersection there. So that they just go over and meet that house, the employers. And then this is one continuous line except for an intersection here and here. This one... we might actually be able to hook it up to this and then roadblock there somehow. Not entirely sure. Mediocre at best. We need to get... Either way, I really don't understand these ones in particular, because there's a house right there. You know, primitive water supply, that would count. That's at least something. I wonder if we could put a house right here. What one of these is going to be the most useful for this? I guess this. That's actually not very helpful. That's fine. Because this... it would still be on this line, right? But this, with the employers, because we could get rid of this and then have the house here, and that way there would be this continuous line of road from here up along here. This probably needs to be moved, doesn't it? Here. We could put the architect's post up here. Then it'd be continuous line. There is this intersection here, which is vaguely annoying, but I don't think we can do anything about that. Then it's just straight along here, cuts across to that house there, so there's a house at either end of the extreme. Oh, really? Oh, that's... I don't like that, actually. $18 months to comply. I'm going to hold off on doing that for a little bit. I think, maybe, like, next harvest we'll do that, just to make sure we still have enough food. Yeah, I'm going to try putting a house here, because it shouldn't interfere with anything as far as the walkers are concerned. And should allow these businesses to get access there. Yeah, and I'm gonna do this. I might just leave the architect there. He might not come down here. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, I don't like having that there. And I don't like that this area just is having constant employment issues for some reason. But that roadblock should have helped. Good grief. I wish I knew how much, or how long that much food would last them. Well, we could get this in here now. I don't know that I want to do that at the moment. We have no employment problems. We do that and we're just gonna start having unemployment. So let's use some of our funds to start working on this area. Now, for this area, normally what I would do is put in all of the housing and then start, you know, putting in all the stuff that they need, blah blah blah. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to put in the stuff that the houses need. Everything. I'm going to just use these houses as a measure for whether or not this area is getting satisfied with what it needs. And I'm not going to put in any more houses. I'm actually considering removing some of these, because my idea is every time we've gone up to the 3x3 houses, we have had major unemployment swings in both directions. You know? So instead, what I want to do is try to build up the whole area so that it is capable of providing for the needs of 3x3 houses first, and then put in the houses so that hopefully what'll happen is we'll have the whole area set up and ready to go, put in the houses, people will come in, and then it'll like very quickly upgrade up to 3x3 without us having to do anything. Right? That's the general idea. For that, one thing we're gonna need to do is put in shrines to constrain the growth of these things. Because I'm pretty sure when they increase in size on their own, they, what's the word? They disregard the gardens. That's what I'm trying to say. They disregard the gardens and will just grow into the space where the gardens are, which could seriously screw up this area's appearance. Because I could see this growing into this space here if we don't put something in the way. And the shrines should help push... Oh, I did that wrong. Whoops. Should help push the desirability. This is what I want. Help push the desirability so we don't run into that issue later down the line. Going to put these here. That's not correct. Now, we're gonna need this stuff. This is gonna be a road. I don't like that. But we might need to do that anyway, huh? These areas are probably gonna be... maybe not. I was gonna say large statues, but because of this... I'm not sure how we're gonna do the beautification out front of the pyramid. For the moment, though, I think... because these guys in particular like to be irritating and not cooperate, I'm gonna put them right at the very end. And can just be right next to that. And then we're also going to have some down this away. How's that look? I'd say that's pretty nice. My one concern... Oh. People are going into this area, aren't they? Oh dear, I didn't think about that. Or rather, I forgot about that. We're gonna have to move these temples down one, aren't we? Shoot. Yeah, because we're gonna need a roadblock here. So that they don't do this, because this is gonna really screw up, especially the water. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Really? This is potentially an issue. Are we not collecting taxes down here? No. So it couldn't be this area down here. Well, and who in the heck was it? Was it these guys? I guess it must be. Well, part of what'll help that is this. Where are we putting this? Here? I don't know that I like this spot. Well... it should be fine. But yeah, the courthouse does also help with crime. So that should be fine, I think. I guess we go ahead and do this up here. Because we're about to start getting more buildings. Gonna have to do this. Sorry, but... that should do what I want it to do. I hope. Build the temples. Raw. Set. I think that's fine. Gonna get rid of these. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Well, like that. I'm gonna put a bazaar here. Hopefully we have enough granaries. Guess we're gonna find out. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because we still have to ship some off to Pharaoh. We still have 4,000. Okay, we're almost at the harvest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Almost at the harvest and have plenty of food. It's really the distribution that's hurting us at the moment. Do we need it to be in this anymore? I feel like we don't. Oh, this is not correct. Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Why was that like that? No, it shouldn't accept any of this. Grain. Yeah, I don't think we should be accepting that here anymore. The next level is going to be a Scribal school. I believe I mentioned the possibility of doing libraries, but because they're so much larger and more expensive, I don't know that it's really worth it. Especially since these don't need them. I think the 3x3s do need libraries, but not the 2x2s. We're running into issues with the routing up here. I think we're gonna need to do that. At least for the moment. Probably we will have a central roadblock long term, like we have had before. But at the moment it's gonna need to be this. Oh. I just remembered. We're not taxing these guys over here, are we? No. Oh, I missed one there too. Okay. Um... That roadblock should actually be there. Libyan army. 2 years. Higher reputation. Okay. Tax collector can be there. Now, how are we doing for unemployment? Not bad. These police stations can just stay here for the moment. We're probably gonna need to get some kind of storage up here, aren't we? Specifically for food and goods. Not you. For the granaries. Well, let's worry about that in a bit. We've definitely got this. Food. Let's see, it goes water, food, religion, entertainment. Yeah. Which I'd kind of like there. Could have one there as well. Since this is going to be a road anyway, that could be neat. It's probably unnecessary, but do I want to move that or do we just have it over like this? We do need the architect's post. I'm pretty sure this thing in particular and these deteriorate rapidly, so yeah. Gonna have this, which will hopefully not interfere with the routing. Hopefully. After entertainment, we're going to need physicians. I don't remember if that's directly after, but we are going to need that. We're going to need dentists. Do they need mortuaries? I think they do need mortuaries. I don't know about the apothecaries. Gonna want tax collectors. That's frustrating. Guess that works. Courthouse. Ah. Oh no, are you serious? No, we're losing the symmetry. Well, there's not really much we can do about that, is there? And then there's gonna be need for schools. Wait a minute. These ones are gonna need the library, aren't they? Oh boy. How are we gonna do that? What? What in the heck? Oh, the only one is down there, and he's... Well, I kind of anticipated that being a problem, or a potential problem, so I'm not too surprised. Where is it? What was in that? I don't remember. Shoot. Clay? Bricks? We might have had straw in there, but I don't think it's really necessary. That the deliverymen from the actual farms should be able to provide that. I'm sure there was something else, but I don't remember. 30 employees short. Is it time to do the schools? Everywhere appears to be upgraded as far as it'll go. Yeah, let's do schools. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a bad spot because of that right there. Never mind. Never mind. I'll put it there. And you can go over here, I guess. Uh-oh. That's a second Libyan army. Kingdom standing climbs. Plainstone from Pharaoh. Wait, that say we accepted it? Isn't enough space. I mean, I guess we could slap a couple more down over here. Good chance they're not going to be up and running in time to accept that, but I'm not that concerned. What was I doing? I don't like that. Oh, that's a spot. Would you look at that? That's not what I was doing. What was I doing? Getting schools? Thought there was something else I was doing, but I don't remember. Oh well. Sure, I'll remember it at some point. Ooh. I feel like we should scoot this back a little bit. That wouldn't be the hardest thing to do. The plan initially was to have 4 wide walls. I don't really feel like we need that. To be honest, in many of these areas, I doubt we need the 2 wide walls, or even any walls at all, since they are only seem to be coming from the north anyway. So we'll do that. This line can be here, this line can be here. So that's not good. I didn't actually look. How was the last one? It was, It was low, but it did deliver quite a bit, I think, is what happened there. Only we could get some more irrigation lines over here. That would certainly help. Hmm. I think that's good for schools for everywhere else. So we're gonna need to work out how to do it here. Something we could do. This. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Or was that delivered again next month? We're still short. Oh, we're only short by 8. There are workers right there. There's no good reason for this. None whatsoever. This area might not be able to have a house. The water is just too far away. It's possible that actually this outer line here is not going to be able to have houses at all. Not sure. Gonna have to just wait and find out. I don't know why they haven't gotten any food. It's probably because it's just too far away. Did we start buying grain again? No. I think we're gonna need to. Let's go with like 5,000. Really? Because if we don't do that, they're not going to actually buy any. Yeah. Not much we can do about that.
I wonder if the city has any sign. We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Oh, are you
We're
both
waiting for
servicing
some
this
cargo
one
to be
ship?
delivered to our ship.
Interesting. That might be what's happening. And it might not, I don't know. Why do we have so much copper? Did we get that in a gift or something? Cause that's a lot of copper. I don't remember getting a gift of it. Why did they just downgrade? I don't like that. Stop it. Second type of food. Oh, I just realized we're not going to be able to do that, are we? Oh. Well, shoot. Then these aren't going to be able to be 3x3 houses. I only just realized. Well, that's a bummer. So I guess this area isn't going to work out the way I thought at all. Well, shoot. Aw. I didn't even think about that. We really can't buy anything else from anybody else? That's... kinda crummy, to be honest.
This city earns top marks.
Why didn't you go all the way to there? That's annoying. Oh, that was 2 potential gifts. I think we're gonna have to have a temporary hut up here again. That's annoying, but I don't see any way around it, because they're refusing to come down this far. For some reason. I don't see why. They can walk that far.
My list of job openings is huge and I can't find any workers to fill the posts.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to do this as regular housing. Regular 2x2 housing. Which is a bummer. And it's not gonna look as nice. Oh, they haven't gotten papyrus yet, right? Yeah, the schools don't actually seem to use papyrus very quickly, but they do need it in order to send out the teacher, so these aren't going to be doing any of that until they get papyrus. We are short by employees. What does it say here? We can hold a lot more people. Oh, I never did this. Shoot. Go ahead and order that up. The one thing I don't like about this whole area up here is this spot right here. And the fact that we can't make any use of it. There's little spots like this that don't really annoy me very much, but this bothers me. I wonder if we got some statues or, ooh, even shrines into over here, if that would help with the desirability of that house. That's way too big. Whatever. You can barely see it anyway. This area here where we're gonna do jewelers, right? Yeah.
We're waiting for some cargo to... I love the art of the deal. I wonder if the city has any sights I can see while they unload my ship.
The throughput of goods is just so low. That'd be where we would sell the jewelry, though. Do we want to go ahead and do that? I suppose there's no point in not doing that, really. probably. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, did I do... No, that. And... that should go up when it... shoot. No, no. Overseer. Let Overseer. When the Overseer sees that we build more... jewelers... we're not going to use them. But yeah, once we do this, it should increase the, amount. Oh,
I have to go clear across
there's the papyrus we
city
need.
with these goods.
Cool.
It'll take all day.
Alright, I think we're gonna just hold off on building anything for the moment because we're out of money, effectively. I consider, frankly, anything under about 2,000 or so to be emergency funds. That's not good. Oh, that was probably a fluke, wasn't it? Ooh, I don't like this. What is this business? Little bits and pieces of potential concern, but... At least there wasn't anything in that, and actually, just to make sure we don't burn down all of our stone, I guess you could argue that, like, having a fire go through this sort of area, if it did hit the stone, it would make it unfit for building a pyramid or something, I guess. It wouldn't be nice, perfect blocks. Is the only way I can make sense of that, like, in-universe. Okay, everybody is all upgraded. Cool. Common residences. And that is as far as we can go because we need another type of food. Shoot. I can't believe it's taken me this long to notice that. That's annoying. Oh well.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies. We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
I feel like our expenditures are too high compared to our income. That's about 3,000 of net income without... No, I take it back. Without construction, it'd be much more. Not much more. It'd be about 4,000. I think. Unless I'm doing the math wrong, which is entirely possible. Either way, the main takeaway from that is we need to stop spending money for the moment. Or at least extra money. Wow. 3%. Meanwhile, these are at 68. We do seem to be going through most of the barley at this point, interestingly. But we are making enough beer. Looks like. Really? What if we were to... We don't have enough money. It's fine. We can just deal with it for the moment. But I'm thinking maybe a statue here. I don't want to do plazas here because this is like an industrial area. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with doing plaza there, but it is nice to keep a differentiation between the housing thoroughfares and the other areas, roads. I do actually kind of wish there were more road options, like, even if it was, you could select what plazas you want, like the blue or the red. That way we could, like, indicate clearly, this is this kind of area, this is this kind of area, and because we use the roads in this kind of way, it would help differentiate things a bit better. Looks like the pyramid is moving on to... Right. That's to give it a level bedrock base so that it is perfectly flat the entire way across. Or at least as perfect as it can be. I believe in real life the difference between one end and the other of a pyramid is like a few centimeters off. It's ridiculous. I don't think we're going to have any problems with the upcoming harvest. Uh-oh. What? Really? Here's the Grand Festival. Do we maybe need a conservatory down here? We could do that, but that would... Actually, can we do that? Conservatory will have a detrimental effect. Do we need to have the road right there? Can we scoot it over one? Is there anything wrong with doing that? I don't think there is. We still have the roadblock there, preventing access in that direction. Along that alleyway. That should be okay, I think. That's kind of, it's a little bit annoying, but now that I think about it, it's probably to be expected with how far away the dance school and the conservatory is, especially now that we've built these two, which they also need to service. And actually, we might need another dance school. Thinking about it. If I put this here, what are the chances... 1 year for the first Libyan army? What are the chances that they are down here rather than this? Probably not very good, right? Do we really need this roadblock here? We kinda do. We could get rid of that. Maybe we could put a dance school somewhere else. It's so big, though. Be nothing wrong with having one up here.
I hope to continue to make beautiful music in this city
Well,
for a long
it's
time.
just that they need a second type of entertainment, right? They don't necessarily need the third. I think it's not until you get up into the 3x3s that they want a third. Oh. Those shrines did actually have the effect I wanted. Nice. Can we get this all the way along? Come on. Haha. I think that's probably as far as it's gonna go. I just realized that this is not working, so these are not working at all. I'm gonna have to do this. And in order to prevent theft, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't know what else to do. This area is very crammed in here. I really hoped that this was gonna solve the issues, but it's just not enough. For some reason, this bit of having a line at the end with the house and then industrial up that way is just not cutting it for some reason. We've made it successfully before. This area up here seems to be doing fine. I think it's really this intersection that's hurting this area in particular, and there's nothing we can do about that because we need to have that. We need to be able to access this. This is... that road doesn't actually hit it. It's really just these two, isn't it? Is there nothing we can do about it? At this point, yeah. I think if we had designed this area differently, we might be able... Oh, significantly better indentation. That's... mediocre rather than non-existent. I'll take it. Yeah, we might have been able to design this area differently from the get-go, but at this point, it's just not gonna happen. We've crammed in too much stuff, and it would require a retooling of everything. I really need to try and focus on making single road lines without intersections next time, because little intersections like this are fine when you're starting out, and they kind of continue to be fine for a while. But once you get things fully saturated, it's just not tenable long term, is what I'm starting to realize. Like in the housing districts, this is kind of unavoidable, but this kind of thing we really need to be careful of in the future. Getting more plain stone is really gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Getting it up over here. Yeah, I think it is. I'm going to use some of our funds. Really? Oh, it's this up here. That's the second army. We can't easily do this, but I think what we're gonna do is something like this. Yeah, I think we do this. Then put a tower there. And they should be able to send people along the wall there. I think. Maybe if we do something like this. Yeah, that's a little nicer. Excellent inundation for the next one. Oh. I sure hope so, because this is not good. Percent 30. 69% is the best we've got. Ooh. Not good. Well, I think it's probably a good time to leave the episode here. Oh, I just had a realization. I don't need to pause it. We're supposed to be importing jewels.
I can't wait to trade my
There is nowhere to put said jewels. Oh, that's... Shoot. Okay, so that's not... We can't go that way with this road anymore. Oh, dang, I didn't even... Shoot. I guess we could use this. No, it's... Because it's the clay. It needs to be moving the clay. I don't want... Well, is this one moving clay as well? Yeah... Let's put the luxury goods here. And the gems here. Hopefully with the idea that it won't overload the delivery man.
I wonder if the city. I love the art of the deal.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. And we're kind of running out of room here. We do have this up here where we could put some. Potentially do 3 up here. Not the worst idea. Well, we'll keep an eye on things. See what we need to do next episode. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it. We could have gotten into 2x2 or 3x3 houses by this point, actually, if we had had a second type of food. I totally spaced that was even a thing that we were gonna need. So, I guess probably not next episode, but at some point in the future we're gonna retool this area to be just 2x2 houses like this area down here. Which is a bummer, but what can you do? Hopefully we'll actually start the base of the pyramid next episode too. It looks to me like it's this area here that still needs to be brought down. Cut down to the bedrock cut down. So that should probably get started next episode, probably towards the end of next episode. Other than that, though, I'm not entirely sure what to do other than continue building up our defenses, which we're going to be making use of next episode. I'm thinking we might actually put a bit of proper housing here or so, and get rid of this, because this keeps getting wiped out by disease, and it's just not a nice place to be. Yeah, I think we'll try and solve that issue.
I take what I want. Don't try to stop me.
Yeah. Gonna need to solve this. But with that, I will say thank you for watching. Take care, and farewell. Do the magistrates prevent them from robbing? Oh, there's nobody. Oh, he popped out just after
All
the
is
thief.
quiet in the court. There is no crime here.
Well, 6 months till the first Libyan army.